A political earthquake is hitting the UK today. The old two-party system isn't just shaking, it's collapsing. This is the news you won't hear elsewhere. Good morning, I'm reporting from the front lines of the 2026 local elections. Today, over 5,000 council seats are at stake. Welcome to our special deep dive report. We're looking at the realignment of British politics. It's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly truth. Let's start with the good. For the first time in decades, voters actually feel they have a real choice that is reflected in the polls. Reform UK has surged to a staggering 27% in national polling. From rural Essex to the coastal heartlands, a revolution is underway. This isn't just a protest vote, it's a movement. In the West Midlands, Reform is projected to lead in 11 out of 13 councils. Areas like Dudley and Tamworth are seeing double-digit leads. For their supporters, this is the voice of the unheard finally being found. Then there's the Green Party. Under Zach Polanski, they've broken out of their niche and are targeting major Labour strongholds in London and the north. They've capitalised on urban disillusionment and a laser focus on the housing crisis. In London, boroughs like Hackney, Lambeth and Southwark, the Greens are now the primary challengers. Projections suggest a net gain of 550 seats. This is a historic inroads into urban England. The good is clear. A more representative democracy where fringe parties are now the main event. Voters are no longer settling for the lesser of two evils. But success comes with its own heavy cost. Now, for the bad. And for the legacy parties, Labour and the Conservatives, it is very bad indeed. A total wipeout is on the cards across the country. Labour is defending over 2,500 seats today, and projections suggest they could lose nearly 2,000 of them. From Sunderland to Barnsley, they are hemorrhaging support to both the left and the right. The Conservatives are being crushed in a pincer movement. Rural voters are fleeing to Reform in droves, while suburban heartlands are falling to the Liberal Democrats. They could lose over 1,000 councillors today alone. Voters are citing the cost of living and the state of the NHS as their absolute breaking points. They feel the two main parties have spent years making promises they had no intention of keeping. The trust is gone. The bad isn't just about party losses, it's about fragmentation. In some wards, 20 candidates are on the ballot. Governing these councils will be a nightmare of unstable coalitions and constant infighting. Stability is a thing of the past. And now, we reach the ugly truth. This is the part of the story both sides want to keep quiet. Let's pull back the curtain on the operational reality behind the slogans. Reform UK campaigns on cutting government waste, but the ugly truth of their governance is different. In Reform-led councils like Kent and Warwickshire, they've proposed tax hikes near 4%. They've found that populist slogans don't pay for road repairs. Rapid expansion has led to a massive vetting failure. We've seen reports of inexperienced candidates, councillor suspensions, and even the cancellation of public meetings due to basic administrative incompetence. Governance is more than just Facebook ads. In councils where they've gained power, Reform has actively deleted climate emergency declarations. This has created immediate friction with central government mandates, setting up a legal and fiscal battle that will cost the local taxpayer. The Green Party faces its own ugly truth. Nationally, they demand an end to the housing crisis. Locally, however, Green councillors are often the first to lead protests against new developments on green fields. It's the ultimate not in my backyard paradox. In Wales, the Green Manifesto has been shredded by economists. Their social programmes would require substantial tax increases or severe cuts to other essential services, a reality they aren't being honest about with their middle-income voters. The Greens are also facing internal tension between their new, younger urban base and their traditional suburban supporters. Balancing rent controls for one with property value protection for the other is a ticking time bomb for the party leadership. But the ugliest truth is for the legacy parties. They are so out of touch that they've allowed these alternatives to rise simply by failing to provide any vision. They've vacated the field, leaving the public to choose between populist promises and paradoxical ideals. The impact goes beyond England. In Wales, the Greens could become kingmakers in a new coalition. In Scotland, the collapse of the traditional parties is opening doors for a total realignment of the independence debate. The union itself is on the ballot. As the results come in, one thing is certain: we are at the point of no return. The UK is moving toward a multi-party system that will change how this country is governed for a generation. No one is safe. Whether it's reforms, fiscal flip-flops, or the Greens' strategic paradoxes, the political map is being redrawn today. The public has spoken, and they've said, enough is enough. This is the new reality of British politics. You have been watching The Good, Bad, the Ugly Truth.